Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 5. I'm Gwendolyn Morton on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. In our lead story of the day, a Fayette County Deputy Constable has pleaded not guilty to sexual abuse charges. Danny Prater was a deputy for 1st District Constable Wade McNabb. Police say the charges came about when Prater allegedly kissed and grabbed a woman at an apartment complex he was patrolling. On October 8th, a temporary protective order against Prater was issued by a judge. According to the order, Prater must remain 500 feet away from the victim's apartment. Prater is set to appear before a judge in a week. Well, inspectors from the Organization for Prohibition of Chemical Weapons conducted the 26th systematic stockpile verification inspection at the Bluegrass Chemical Activity Plant from October 18th through the 22nd. The inspection team assured accountability of every chemical weapon stored at the BGCA as part of U.S. compliance with the Chemical Weapons Convention. They also reviewed all paperwork that recorded the ammunitions shipped to the Bluegrass Chemical Agent Destruction Pilot Plant for demilitarization since the last inspection conducted in April of 2021. A Richmond man, 36-year-old LaVon Dixon, is now sentenced to 26 years in prison for possession of methamphetamine with intent to distribute, as well as a charge of being a felon in possession of a firearm. According to testimony, in September of last year, Dixon traveled to Ohio to allegedly pick up methamphetamine. Police report that he was stopped in Grant County where the drugs were located. During a search of his Richmond home, police also found 3 firearms. Well, according to the CDC, a past outbreak of the flu has now been determined to be caused by improper storage, handling, and administration of flu and other common vaccines. According to federal officials, the outbreak affected about 100 people in Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio. The outbreak lasted for several months from late 2018 and into 2019. In a Facebook announcement, Georgetown Police are warning parents about counterfeit prescription pills being distributed in the area. The post informed parents that law enforcement is seeing multiple overdoses from Percocet with kids as young as 15 years old. Very scary story there. Well, Thursday, Secretary of State Michael Adams was right here in Madison County at Berea's Dinner Bell to speak to constituents regarding cleanup of voter rolls, the special election, and how ironclad the last election was. With the story, here's Samantha Burford.
Kentucky Secretary of State Michael Adams spoke to the Berea Chamber of Commerce on Thursday afternoon, explaining to them about the special election being held on November the 2nd and telling them about Kentucky's new state law and why you should get out and vote early.
In pretty much every single place I went, I met a Republican or a Democrat or an independent. A couple times it was a libertarian. People all across the political spectrum told me that they want to vote on a piece of paper. They don't trust electronic machines, and they want the security of cameras. Let me be clear, our election machines are not on the internet. They have never been on the internet. There has never been manipulation of our returns, ever, under my term or my predecessor's term. It's complete misinformation. That said, I'm a realist, and I understand that voters have more confidence in a piece of paper that they know can be audited, that they know can be recounted, than they do in an electronic machine.
Well, I'm specifically here today because Madison County, part of it will be voting in our special election to be held on November 2nd. Voters here and in Jackson County and part of Laurel County are voting for a successor to Representative Goforth. His seat is vacant, and so this will be the first election actually held in Kentucky under our new law that we just passed this year. For the first time, we now have early voting without an excuse. Last year we had it obviously for COVID. We've kept 3 days of that. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday before Election Day will also be election days. You can go vote in person. You don't have to sign anything. There's no excuse necessary. That'll be October 28th through 30th. And then the polls will close on Saturday. They'll be open on Saturday, then they'll close on Saturday, Sunday, and then be open again on Tuesday, November 2nd.
This is something that you decide locally. I shouldn't decide how many locations you have to vote. That's a local decision. One thing that I think makes American elections so good, that makes Kentucky elections so good, is that we have a decentralized system. Kenny Barger knows Madison County better than I ever will, and I tend to defer to his advice and his knowledge about your situation on the ground. So he and your sheriff and your 2 other members of your board of elections will decide themselves how many locations you have and where they are and so forth.
Every election is important, but I would say certainly a special election is very important. The turnout tends to be lower. Your vote matters all that much more in a special election. That's where you tend to have upset elections. Front runners, everything's a jump ball in a special election because the turnout tends to be lower. So don't be disenfranchised. Go vote. We've made it as easy for you as it's ever been in Kentucky history. Go take advantage of it.
For more great stories like this one, find us on WBONTV.com and on all the social media platforms. I'm Samantha Burford.
Thanks, Samantha, for that story. Well, if you're carving a pumpkin this weekend, make sure you enter it into the KSP Pumpkin Carving Contest. You can email your submission to kspsocialmedia@ky.gov until 10:30 into one of the 3 categories: Most Beautiful, Most Spooktacular, and KSP themed. KSP will have an extra category called the People's Choice, and the winner will be determined by the photo that gets the most likes on Facebook, regardless of category. The winners will be announced on 10/31. That's Halloween Day. Well, following meetings of the U.S. Food and Drug Administration Advisory Committee, Governor Andy Beshear and Dr. Stephen Stack, Commissioner of the Kentucky Department for Public Health, have provided updates on booster shots for the one-shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine, the Moderna vaccine series, and the Pfizer vaccine series for children ages 5 to 11. Governor Beshear also said COVID-19 data is trending in the right direction as Kentuckians continue to get vaccinated. Dr. Stack provided updates about an antiviral drug being tested by Merck and the latest on booster shots. He said in the drug, Malnuprovar is an oral antiviral that could be used to treat COVID-19 patients soon after they test positive and start displaying symptoms. If approved, availability will be limited starting in December, he noted. Dr. Stack also said available data supports the safety and effectiveness of a booster dose of the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine at least 6 months after completion of the initial series in the following populations: age 65 and older, age 18 to 64 at high risk of severe COVID, age 18 to 64 with heightened job and institutional COVID-19 exposure risk. The FDA Advisory Committee also discussed a vaccine booster for people who took the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Dr. Stack said available data supports the safety and effectiveness of a Johnson & Johnson booster for people 18 and older at least 2 months after their initial vaccination. The Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices will meet October 20th through the 21st to make recommendations regarding booster doses for both Moderna and Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccines. With that, we're going to go to a quick break. We will be right back. We've got weather, sports, and lots more news coming up right here on WBON Channel 9.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
Tired of getting electric bills that are up to 5 times higher than what you should be paying? Madison HVAC will identify the problem and fix it. We are offering a heat and safety check to homeowners in Richmond, Kentucky for $59. Yes, $59, and this offer is available during normal business hours through Thanksgiving of 21. Call 859-625-1471 to schedule your opportunity to save money. Here at Madison HVAC, we fix that too.
Call 625-1471 or visit madisonhvacr.com to learn more.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Have you been to Rockin' Robin's yet? We have a large selection of new boutique, gently used clothing and accessories located on 451 Big Hill Avenue. EKU students get 20% off clothing with ID. Purging that closet? Bring those items in for cash on the spot. Rockin' Robin's on Big Hill Avenue. See you there.
Back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9 News. Kind of cloudy and cold out there today. Cassie, what do we got for the weekend?
Thanks so much, Gwendolyn. I'm meteorologist Cassie Clavin from the Madison HVAC Weather Center. Feeling a bit of a crisp in the air today thanks to that cold front that we saw move through, still hanging on to the clouds, which we are going to see tonight for this Madison Central versus Bryan Station game. Huge game tonight with these two top 10 6A teams. We'll begin coverage on live stream at 7 o'clock tonight with Michael, Tom, and JT, but the game starts at 7:30. It's at Madison Central. Temperatures are going to be about 54 degrees for the start of the game. We're going to see calm winds, so it'll be a pretty decent night. Just cloudy and definitely cooler. You'll want to make sure that you bring that jacket or even a blanket if you're heading out to this huge game tonight. We are going to stay dry, although we do have a chance to see a few isolated rain showers. Most are going to stay dry tonight into early tomorrow morning, and then another chance to see some rain showers as we head into tomorrow afternoon. Once again, these are going to be very isolated. They look a little bit more intense on here than we're actually going to see. Also expecting to see some showers and some thunderstorms move in Sunday, and then we're going to keep this chance of rain in the forecast as we head throughout next week. Not expecting to see too much as far as rain totals go through 7 p.m. on Sunday, though. Most actually staying dry. We're just going to feel some of these cooler temperatures, and that's going to start tomorrow. Waking up 45 degrees in Richmond. Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to see our temperatures in the 60s, 64 in Richmond for tomorrow, and then warming up even more for Sunday, 74 degrees, but we'll begin that chance of showers and thunderstorms that'll stick around starting Sunday through at least Friday with some cooler temperatures really settling in towards the tail end of next week. That's your greater Richmond area forecast. I'm WBON-TV 9 meteorologist Cassie Clavin.
Thanks, Cassie, for that forecast. Well, Toyota plans to build a $1.29 billion factory in the U.S. to manufacture batteries for gas, electric, hybrid, and fully electric vehicles. The plant location has yet to be announced. However, the company says it will eventually employ 1,750 people. Production is slated to begin in 2025, gradually expanding all the way through 2031. The plan is part of a $3.4 billion that Toyota plans to spend in the U.S. on automotive batteries during the next decade. Most automakers are now planning to transition away from internal combustion engines towards zero-emission battery vehicles. Good news for Kentucky there. Well, drivers who use Kentucky 1639 South Fork Road in Powell County should prepare for an extended closure of the road to begin Monday, October the 25th. The road will be closed for up to 2 months for repairs to a major pavement break and embankment failure at mile point 4.9. This is located between Kentucky 1057, that's High Rock Road, and Birch Hollow Road. During the project, the road will be closed to all traffic 24 hours a day. No marked detour will be posted, but drivers can use Kentucky 1057, Kentucky 3354, and Kentucky 11, Kentucky 15 as an alternate route while the road is closed. Fewer than 400 vehicles use the closed portion of Kentucky 1639 each day. Well, if you have expired, unused, or unwanted medication, now is your chance to safely and properly dispose of it. The annual Drug Take-Back Day is set for tomorrow, Saturday the 23rd, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Richmond Police Department says that this year they are working with more Madison Opioid Response Empowerment Program as they continue community outreach programs and the ongoing fight against this drug epidemic. They add that the annual event is just one of the many ways to work towards saving lives in the fight to reduce addiction and prevent overdose deaths. Bring in your unused prescriptions to the Richmond Police Department and they will properly dispose of them. However, RPD says do not forget to remove any personal information on the label. If you have any questions, you can contact Lieutenant Josh Hale at 859-623-1163. Well, Amazon is going to be hiring. They're going to be looking to hire up to 4,000 seasonal employees in Kentucky, 2,400 of which are in Louisville alone. The company announced plans to entice workers with flexible schedules and signing bonuses of up to $3,000. Hourly wages are promised of $18 to $21 depending on shifts. However, as with the rest of the country, as far as labor shortages, the state is approximately 90,000 workers short of where the labor market was prior to the pandemic. These figures were issued by the Kentucky Chamber of Commerce. Well, with that, we're going to go to a short break. We've still got sports coming up after this and the weekend report right here on WBON-TV.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
You're watching WBON-TV Channel 9's live, local, and daily news briefing brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair, Affordable Heating and Air, Bluegrass Marble and Granite, Davis & Powell Funeral Home, Whitaker Bank. The daily news briefing is also brought to you by these great local sponsors.
And in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Tired of getting electric bills that are up to 5 times higher than what you should be paying? Madison HVAC will identify the problem and fix it. We are offering a heat and safety check to homeowners in Richmond, Kentucky for $59. Yes, $59, and this offer is available during normal business hours through Thanksgiving of 21. Call 859-625-1471 to schedule your opportunity to save money. Here at Madison HVAC, we fix that too.
Call 625-1471 or visit MadisonHVACR.com to learn more.
You're watching Richmond's very own Channel 9, Richmond's first over-the-air television service. WBON airs 4 channels of great programming on the AMG, Buzzer, Heartland, and Retro TV networks. WBON-TV channels are available on all area cable systems too, including Spectrum. Advertising on WBON-TV is very affordable, and your message will be seen regionally by viewers from London to Lexington. Join our growing list of advertisers today. You'll be surprised how affordable TV advertising can be. Email today for information on our special introductory offer and start doing marketing and advertising that works. Email us at information@WBONTV.com or message us on WBON-TV Facebook.
Welcome back to Live at 5 here on WBON Channel 9. We've got the Weekender Report up now with Richmond Chamber of Commerce's Madison program to give you details on important upcoming events taking place over the weekend. Madison, what do we got going on this weekend?
Hi, it's Madison Program Marketing Director at the Richmond Chamber of Commerce. It's time for the Weekender Report for Madison and surrounding counties as we look ahead to what's going on in our area. Up first, we have Taste of Richmond Passport Edition. This runs through October 31st. We have 10 restaurants participating, both locally and franchise businesses. Get a passport from any of these restaurants and collect a sticker after enjoying a delicious meal from them. Now, there's a full list of those restaurants over on the Chamber Facebook page. Up next, if you love nature, this event is for you. Nature Explorers is a program hosted by the Richmond Parks and Recreation this Saturday, October 23rd from 9 a.m. until 10 a.m. at Camp Catalpa Park. They will have a nature program, a guided hike, and a themed activity. You can pre-register for this event over on their Facebook page. And of course, there are so many Halloween events starting to kick off, so this is just a few of them. Trunk or Treat and games at Kirksville Community Center Park is up first. This event is Saturday the 23rd. Now, people can decorate their trunk to hand out candy or bring your kids by to participate. At 4 p.m., they will have a mini carnival for ages 12 and under. The event will include games, face painting, and more, and costumes are encouraged. And looking forward, Richmond's Halloween Hoedown is October 28th, 6 until 8 p.m. at Lake Reba Walking Trail. This event is a free event. It starts at Paradise Cove at 6, with vendors set up to hand out candy along the designated trail. Food vendors will also be set up in the Adventure Falls lot. This event, again, is free and open to the public, designated for children ages 12 and under. Now, if you're interested in joining the Chamber, call or stop by for more information. With the Richmond Chamber of Commerce and reporting for WBON-TV, Madison Program, have a great weekend.
Thanks, Madison, for that report. Looking forward to that Halloween hoedown. Well, many in Congress are pushing for free higher education. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul has another suggestion. Paul will be introducing his Tax-Free Education Act that would allow Americans to get a tax deduction for the student loans that they take out to pay for higher education. Paul says his tax deduction plan will work in two ways. The first will create an environment where colleges don't have to cut costs, and the second will make sure that college students move into their workforce following their collegiate career. With that, we're going to take another real quick break. We will be right back. We've still got sports coming up here on WBON-TV.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Coconut, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
You're watching Richmond's very own Channel 9, Richmond's first over-the-air television service. WBON airs 4 channels of great programming on the AMG, Buzzer, Heartland, and Retro TV networks. WBON-TV channels are available on all area cable systems too, including Spectrum. Advertising on WBON-TV is very affordable, and your message will be seen regionally by viewers from London to Lexington. Join our growing list of advertisers today. You'll be surprised how affordable TV advertising can be. Email today for information on our special introductory offer and start doing marketing and advertising that works. Email us at information@WBONTV.com or message us on WBON-TV Facebook.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
You're watching WBON-TV Channel 9's live, local, and daily news briefing brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair, Affordable Heating and Air, Bluegrass Marble and Granite, Davis & Powell Funeral Home, Whitaker Bank. The daily news briefing is also brought to you by these great local sponsors.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Got a big matchup coming to town tonight. We have the top 10 matchup with Class 6A as Madison Central hosts Bryan Station. With the details of the game, here's Michael Watkins.
Tonight we'll be streaming live from Madison Central for a top 10 matchup in Class 6A. Number 8, Madison Central will host number 5, Bryan Station, with the winner taking home the regular season district championship and will be guaranteed at least 2 home games to start the postseason. This rivalry dates back to 1998 when the first of 13 meetings occurred, with the Indians winning each of the first 6. However, in recent years, Station has come out on top, winning 7 of the last 8 and includes a 1-point win in the playoffs last year. The matchup tonight for Central might be their biggest test to date. Both teams come in riding a 7-game winning streak after losing their opening game of the year, and both have beaten GRC and Oldham County to put themselves at 2-0 in district play. Our coverage tonight will begin at 7 p.m. on the WBON-TV Facebook, YouTube, Roku channel, and on WBONTV.com. Tom Gross, JT Elliott, and I will have the call for all the action, and at halftime tonight, we'll be joined by Kenyatta Harge, who tore his ACL a few weeks ago in the game against Pikeville. We'll also be live tonight in Berea on the WBON-TV Facebook page for the Pirates and Frankfort as they face off in a big district game as well. After an open week and a COVID cancellation, Berea lost to Eminence last week to fall to 0-2 in district play. Tonight's game is ultra important for the Pirates as the winner gets to stay away from Kentucky Country Day, one of the top teams in Class 1A, for at least one round of play in the postseason. Dawson Roy will have the call for us tonight on the WBON-TV Facebook page with coverage beginning at 7:10. And even though EKU is off this week, EKU football coach Walt Wells still held his weekly press conference via Zoom and talked about the play of special teams, which has been a big factor for the Colonels during their current 4-game winning streak.
The last couple of weeks, we've knocked out the critical mistakes, okay, that can change a game. Are we playing perfect on special teams? No, but Patrick's hitting the ball well, and he's got a strong leg. We know that. I think he's had 1 miss, maybe 2 all year, but it was critical that we get those points because in those drives we didn't finish how we wanted to finish, but we got the points we needed, and it just kept chipping away, and it kept letting us hang in the game, and then once we got momentum back, which is, getting momentum is so big. It just drove us to those touchdowns and kept us to where we knew, all right, we got a chance. And when we got the last touchdown, even if they'd have went down and kicked it, I thought if we had time left, we're going to get it close enough that Patrick can strike it from beyond 50. We might walk off and win this game. But our defense did a heck of a job on that last drive, 14 plays. Okay. and then blocked the kick. And we knew we had a chance to block that kick because, their guy was outside of his range. And so he was going to have to drive it more. And JoJo got up there and got a piece of it and did a great job. And, our defense played well that whole drive. We had a penalty that extended it that, whatever. And I can't decide what, I don't ever know what the call is on roughing the passer, whether it's 1 step or 2 steps. I've been told 2 steps. And then when you show them 1 step and they say, well, that was a little too much, and like, whatever, you just move on from it. But, they kept believing and kept fighting. And I'm really proud of that, those last 2 drives we had, because it really shows the character of our football team.
Colonels will return home next week as they welcome Lamar in Roy Kidd Stadium for another Atlantic Sun WAC Challenge Conference game. For WBON-TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Well, that is it for another Live at 5. We'll be right back here on Monday. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday at 5.